Hi everyone, my name is Archie with Smart Wealth Management. Today I'm going to talk to you about your credit score and why it's so different depending on where you go. Multiple personalities, or is it just messing with you? Imagine your credit score is like your dating profile. You try to put your best foot forward, highlighting your financial responsibility, hopefully, but then different dating apps show a slightly different version of you. One app might paint you as a responsible adult with a secure job, yet another one makes you look like a ramen eating student with questionable spending habits. Are you confused? Don't worry, it's not you, it's your credit score. This video is going to shed some light on your credit score and how it can be a bit of a chameleon, changing depending on really where you check it. So we're going to check that code and on these multiple personalities and help you understand the reasons behind these discrepancies. So, ditch that dating app analogy anxiety and get ready to navigate the world of credit scores with confidence. If you have any questions or comments, please take a minute and put that in the comments below. I would also ask a big favor of you. We're a new channel. If you would please subscribe to our channel. Remember, it doesn't cost you a penny and it would really help us with that Google algorithm. That said, on with the show.
Hey everyone! Have you ever checked your credit score from different places and noticed the numbers weren't an exact match? It's totally normal for your credit scores to vary a bit depending on where you look them up. Let me break it down for you in a chill way. You know how there are different credit bureaus like Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion? Well, they might have slightly different information about your credit history and accounts, because not all lenders and creditors report to all three bureaus consistently. So if the data in your files at each bureau is a little different, then the credit score they calculate for you could vary too. It's kind of like if you had three buddies keeping track of your stats for a video game. If one missed you getting that epic kill streak, their stats would be a bit different than the other two who caught it. The credit bureaus are those buddies, but instead of kills, they're tracking your payments, balances, and credit limits. Another reason your scores can differ is because of the different credit scoring models used. The main ones are FICO and VantageScore. They both look at similar factors like your payment history, credit card balances, length of credit history, and how many accounts you have. But they might weigh those factors a little differently in their secret sauce algorithms for calculating the score. It's like grading an essay. One teacher might value vocabulary over grammar, while another flips that emphasis. But listen up, as long as your credit scores are relatively in the same decent range overall, you're probably still going to be able to get approved for loans, credit cards, apartments, and whatnot. The small 20-30 point variations usually don't make or break things for lenders. They just want to see you've been responsible with credit over a period of time based on the data. Now, if you're a total nerd for this kind of stuff and want to dive deep into the formulas, scoring criteria, and granular details, our staff and I at smartwealthmanagement.org have this insanely comprehensive guide covering everything about credit scores on our website. I'm talking more words than my favorite rap album. But for keeping it simple, the main things are: make all your payments on time, don't max out your credit cards by keeping those balances low. Apply for new credit only when you need it, and check your credit reports regularly for errors, fraud, or anything sketchy. Do those basic things consistently, and your credit scores should stay looking pretty solid no matter which model or which bureau you check. So don't get hung up stressing over a few point differences between sources. As long as you establish some good money habits and keep managing your credit responsibly over time, your scores will have a way of working themselves out in the long run. The key is being consistent with it. Now go forth and build that credit up, my friend.
Don't let your credit score ghost you. So you've got to know your credit score, or rather its various disguises, like a credit score witness protection program. You've learned its quirks, sometimes illogical, pet peeves, and hopefully some strategies to keep it happy. But now what? Think of your credit score as a dramatic roommate who throws a tantrum every time you try to replace the toilet paper. It might seem dramatic, but understanding the why behind the score fluctuations can prevent future financial meltdowns. By staying informed and taking control of your credit habits, you can turn this number from a credit score chameleon to your own personal finance genie, granting you access to the best deals and financial opportunities. But remember, knowledge is power. And when it comes to your credit score, a little knowledge goes a long way in keeping the good times rolling and the repo man at bay. But Don't leave us yet. If you found yourself chuckling or at least mildly entertained by the secret lives of your credit card, why keep all this fun to yourself? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the ride. Share this treasure trove of card knowledge with your friends, especially those who adore numbers, and subscribe to stay updated on the more quirky insights that make everyday mundanity, is that a word? Mundanity? Less mundane. We've got plenty more where this came from, and your support is the magic that keeps the comedy coming. Until next time, keep swiping smart, and maybe check out some other numbers in your life. Who knows what other secrets might be hiding in plain sight. That's a wrap.